How's it going, guys? Coming at you with the review of these binoculars right here, which is the ATN BinoX-HD 4-16 power day and night vision capable digital binoculars. Super stoked to bring you guys this review. We've had them for a couple months now, and we've really put them through their paces, and we're ready to do a good review for you. If you guys have followed my channel recently, you've seen that I've done a review on ATN's X-Sight, their day and night vision capable rifle scope. This is really just a great scope, and for the money, it is really hard to beat on the market right now. What I'm really digging about ATN right now is that they're bringing night vision capable equipment to the masses at an affordable price, and that is huge because I've always really wanted to get into night vision, and they're really making it possible for us. These two pieces of equipment are very similar, but their actual real-world capability and function and usability is quite a bit different. This is first and foremost a rifle sight, and it's a little bit harder to use in a spotting fashion. If you're using it for shooting, it's fantastic, but if you're using it to spot game, it's a little bit harder because it's attached to a rifle. And even if it's not attached to a rifle and it's attached to a tripod, it's still a little bit harder to use overall. It's still a little bit larger, a little bit more ungainly. But the binoculars, on the other hand, are light, they're mobile, they're maneuverable, and really when it comes to game spotting and things like that, and just enjoying the scene around you, both in daytime and nighttime hours, your BinoXs are by far superior. But as a pair, guys, for those of you guys that are getting into like hog hunting or nighttime hunting, they really go well together. You've got one guy doing the spotting of the game, you know, calling the shots, identifying game, and you got the other guy taking the shot once he gets dialed in. And that is really where these really go together. So if you guys are getting into hog hunting and stuff, I really recommend getting both pieces of equipment. And again, ATN, guys, does a great job when it comes to affordability that actually makes it actually doable with these two pieces of equipment. So, but let's go ahead and push the X-Sight to the side, and we'll go ahead and talk about the binoculars. So ATN is really just packed in a ton of features that you're getting with the BinoXs. You know, you get GPS, you get geotagging, you get an altimeter so you can see your altitude. It has a built-in compass, digital compass. You've got Wi-Fi capability. And what's really cool about the Wi-Fi is that you can take your phone or your tablet, download the app, and you can actually look in real time and what the binoculars are actually seeing. So the binoculars will transmit in real time what you're seeing to your mobile device, and that is really nice, especially if you're in a group and you want the people in your group to see what you're actually observing. And in a hunting scenario, that is really nice as well, because then you can, as a group, really pick out targets and strategize, things like that. It's really nice. The other thing you can do via Wi-Fi is you can download the images that you have stored. So the still images and the videos, you can download them to your mobile device, show your buddies, again, review footage. It's really nice feature. So that built-in Wi-Fi is really cool. So you can download the ATN Obsidian app for free from Google or from the Apple Store or whatever you're using. And once you get that, you can connect via Wi-Fi to your device, to your actual BinoXs. And it gives you these options here. You can change your settings. So in this particular one, you can click on it. You can change, your compass, clock, day and night, your LED brightness, light amplification, brightness, capture modes, your resolutions. You can do all kinds of things. Turn your GPS on and off. So you can pretty much run the entire scope through the setup menu. You can also restore factory settings right there, format your card, all those different things. You can also, right now the binoculars don't have any stored images on side, but you can go through and pull your recorded content up and off onto your phone. And what's nice about that is you can download the images or the videos onto your phone, and you can view them in the field or show your friends or whatever you want. So right now there's nothing on there, so there's nothing to show. You also have, like, if you can see here on the outside, you've got a little microphone port there, so you're getting audio with your video, which is really nice. What's cool about these binoculars, the X-Sight rifle scope that I did a review on, one of the things about that is that there is no internal source of illumination. So there was a little piece of Picatinny rail on the side of the X-Sight, and you mounted an external illuminator to illuminate your target so that you could actually see. And what's nice about the Bino X's is that it's built in. So what you see in the front here is you see infrared on the left and you see focus on the right. This knob here is your focus knob. So this is what's going to focus your overall image. But built in on the left lens is an actual illuminator. So this whole thing here is your infrared illuminator, which makes it nice because it's a completely self-contained unit. You don't have any external parts, and that's good because it's all just right here in the package. One of the things also with the X-Sight, the rifle scope, what it suffered from was a narrow focal view. And the other thing is that the focal ring on the X-Sight is a little bit difficult to use quickly, right? And so it made it a little bit harder to focus the scope. The Bino X's have the same narrow focal view, okay, so the same narrow focal view, but what's cool is the actual focal ring here makes it really easy and quick for you to focus it. So yes, there's a narrow focal view with the Bino X's, but because it's easy to focus, it makes it a whole lot easier to use and it makes it a lot more usable. And that's one thing that I like about what they've done with the Bino X's. The feel and build quality of these binoculars is really, really nice. Everything has a nice rubbery texture to it, so it's really comfortable in the hand. The eye pieces, both slide in and out so that you can adjust it to different size faces. And both of these eye pieces adjust individually in focus. So they're going to focus on the internal screen, and this allows you to focus your individual eyes, which is really, really nice. You have eyelets on the side here to use the included sling that comes with it. Okay, so you've got a sling that comes with it. It's just a neoprene sling that's rubberized on the back. Pretty nice, you know, nothing super fancy, but definitely usable. I haven't put that on because I've pretty much been carrying it in the included carry bag, which is nice because it fits in really, really well. There's ample space, and that's how I prefer to just carry it. I put it in the thing, it's protected, I throw it in my truck, and I'm able to use it when I want it. So I really like the included pouch that they come with. Another thing that plagued the X-Sight rifle scope was the bad battery life. With four AA batteries, it was running about 2 hours. Now with the Bino X, you still don't get stellar battery life, but what you're using is 3 CR123 batteries. So running on the batteries alone, you're going to get about 6 to 8 hours of battery life. But what's also nice about the Bino X's is that if you open up the side port here, you've got this micro USB port, and you can plug in an external battery source. So here I've got my external battery source. I can plug it right in there and it will run the binoculars off of external power, which is nice, and that will extend your battery life tremendously. I think what you're going to get is like 22 hours worth of usability out of the batteries when you're using an external source. And I think the reason why that is because I think when you've got the illuminator on in night vision mode, you're using some of the battery power from the CR123s to power that illuminator. I just don't think it's going to pull enough juice from your external battery pack to run it. But other than that, you know, 22 hours worth of time is a lot. For the most part, to me, it's worth having the more powerful batteries and longer battery life with the Bino X's. You also have an included tripod mount. If you're going to be using these to spot game, to have a nice stable tripod to run them on is really nice. It gives you the best quality images. And as you're seeing me roll these images in, you can see that it's really nice when you're using it on a tripod. Now the actual controls are well placed, they're easy to use. You hold the power button on for a couple seconds, it turns on. Hold the power button for 3 seconds, it'll turn it off. You've got, while you're actually viewing, this is your video record button, and this is your still shot video, or still shot image. So these two will turn your records on. This is digital zoom up and digital zoom down. And then in the center is how you access your menu. So once you turn your menu on, then you can use the arrow buttons to navigate your menu and change your settings. Now the Bino-X's is a digital binocular, so it's a 4-16 power zoom. The 4 power zoom is your native or your optical zoom, meaning that is going to give you your best, clearest image right at 4 zoom. Anything above that is a digital zoom only, and that's just kind of how the technology is right now. Even your higher end night vision capable scopes and binoculars also are using the digital zoom. It's just kind of the tech. What I found is that really between 4 and 10 power is really the sweet spot, and it gives you the best image quality. Anything much beyond that and it gets pretty grainy. You can still use it as like a target identifier, but it's definitely a grainy image when you get to the top part of your digital zoom. But when it comes to your standard binoculars, you know, really most your standard binoculars are running right in the 8 power range, and this is definitely usable at 8 power. These binos are running right around in the US about right around the $400 range. You can get them on Amazon, and you know, for that price, for all the features that you're getting, the Wi-Fi, the ability to record, you know, the night vision capability and the daytime capability, you know, $400 range is really, really priced right. And I think that ATN has done a really good job with the Bino-X's. And they offer a 2-year warranty on these binoculars, so it gives you a lot more comfort and confidence when you're buying it, knowing that they're gonna warranty it for 2 years, and that's really, really nice. So if you guys have thought about getting into night vision capable equipment, you know, I'd really suggest starting off with the Bino-X's. You know, they really give you a lot of capability, and again, guys, the features, it's feature packed, and we've really enjoyed it. The last couple months that we've been using these Bino-X's, you know, my wife and I, you know, we went outside, went to a hillside near our home, and we were able to just observe like 6 rabbits just sitting there on the side of the hill just eating. And it's something that we wouldn't normally have been able to observe if we didn't have the night vision capabilities that these offer. And so it's been really, really fun. So just the fun factor alone could be really worth it. But for those of you guys that are looking into getting into hunting, or those that are just nature lovers, the ability to observe game at night, which is when they're the most active, is a really, really valuable resource. And it's something that I recommend that you guys have is night vision stuff. And these binoculars are going to go with me on my hunts this year so that I can learn more about my game. If I draw out for bull this year, bull elk, these are going to be going on the scouting expeditions. We're going to be laser beam zeroing in on what those elk are doing this year, and I'm really excited about using them that way. So, but anyway, guys, if you guys have any questions at all about the Bino-X binoculars from ATN, leave them in the comment section down below. I'll try to get back to you. I'll leave a link down below to the ATN website so you guys can read more up on them if you guys are interested. I really recommend that you take a real solid look at them. Don't forget to like the video, guys, if you do like what you see, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this in the future. I really, really appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.